Okay, as you may have seen in some other videos, the easiest way, or one of the better ways to connect to your email is with an email program, bit of software. We've looked at Outlook, which is part of Office. We've looked at Thunderbird, and the last method we're going to cover is a bit of software called Windows Live Mail, which is free and downloadable from Windows Live. So this used to be called Outlook Express. But people would get confused between Outlook, so it's now Windows Live Mail. When you start it for the first time, if you haven't already used Windows Live, then there'll be no account set up. So click on Accounts up in the ribbon and simply click plus for the email. Now this looks deceptively simple, but actually it's a bit of a pain in the neck to get set up. So you put in your username and your password and click next, and then you have to enter in all the server settings like you had to do for Thunderbird. So we have to go back to Surrey365, log on to our account through the web browser, and at the top right of the screen, your home screen, you've got an options menu where you can see all options. And then in the middle of that page there's a link to open up the settings for your email account. And it's important that you log on to your email account and take your settings, because all these servers can change for different accounts. So we're looking for the IMAP server, and we'll highlight that, and Control C is copy. Set that to IMAP. Control V is paste, and it's port 993, and that is secure. And the logon username is your email address, the full email address. You have to include the @surrey.ac.uk. So the outgoing server, and your outgoing server is also called the SMTP server. Once again, Control C copies that, Control V paste. Now, although that's the same as the incoming server, I've just gone through the motions of copying them both, just in case they are different. Port 587, port 587. So you can see that actually, whether it's on purpose or not, they've made it slightly more difficult to use the free version. So if I click next, hopefully there we are there. We have our Surrey365 account, and there is our one and only email that's sitting in our test account. Now, one little word of caution about using Windows Live Mail. Just like the web version or Outlook, down the side here you do have a link to your calendar. Slightly misleading, this is not your Surrey365 calendar. This is just a calendar which is saved on your local PC, or if you use Hotmail or Windows Live as it's called, you can sync it to your Hotmail account, but your Surrey365 calendar will not show up in Windows Live. So that's how to connect Windows Live Mail with your Surrey365 account, and you have a choice of Thunderbird, Outlook, Windows Live, or if you're using Linux, there's Evolution, which you can use, and you use IMAP settings for that, or if you're using an Apple, Apple Mail will work quite happily with it. Thanks for watching, and next we will cover some advanced features that we can do online with connecting accounts.